Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and by part-time I mean extremely part-time. I have a full-time job. I have 3 kids under the age of 6, and I only spend about 8 to 10 hours a week on this eBay side hustle. It's extremely easy and a very fun way to make a couple extra $100 a month for your family. I'm what the eBay community calls niche down. I only focus on buying and reselling golf clubs and golf bags, and I have a very small scope because golf clubs are very hassle-free to resell. I can ship almost all of my orders in either 1 or 2 different box sizes, and golf clubs offer very little risk of customer returns. If a golf club isn't working, it's more than likely the golfer, not a club defect, and I unfortunately know that from vast personal experience. I'm niched down in golf because golf is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Based on the National Golf Foundation, 1 out of every 3 of the US population over the age of 5 have played or follow golf in some capacity, and 3.4 million people played golf for the first time in 2023 alone. So I say that all to say that golf is booming in popularity, which means that the demand for used golf clubs is very consistent and strong. I have found that the used golf club market is very cyclical and predictable, meaning that there are periods of high demand and low demand throughout the year that generally correlate with the seasons. The US Open is currently going on this weekend, meaning that there is a large quantity of people talking about golf or watching golf and consuming golf at a very high level of play. And there are golfers out there that are thinking they need a new club or that they want to get into golf for the first time, and I generally will see a very high demand and quantity of sales over the next week and a half. There's this feeling around golf that new golf clubs make you better, when in reality practice makes you better, but buying a new club to you is a really good feeling for golfers that gives them confidence that, well, you know, I could chip better if I had a better club, or I could drive better if I had a more forgiving driver. And they will go on eBay and take a look at what's out there because it's generally way less cheaper than going to a golf store and buying a brand new club. Drivers right now are going for about $500 to $550 for a brand new driver that was released this year, or you can go and buy a used one on eBay from last year for about 50 to 60% off that new driver price. So the purpose of this video is to show you the clubs that I have sold so far month to date. I list all of my clubs on an auction basis with no promotions. I'm just now dipping my toe into promotions starting today, so we should see by the end of the month if I do have a uptick in sales as we go through that. On this video, I'm going to be completely transparent and show you exactly what I made on each of my sales so far this month. My goal in doing this is to show you how much you can realistically make if you tried to do this for the first time or you're looking to expand your eBay business into used golf clubs. In this video, I'm going to be using a program called Flipwise that's available at go.flipwise.app. This is not my software. I don't get any money if you sign up for it, but this is a subscription-based app that makes tracking and accounting on your eBay journey exceptionally easy. This program links to your eBay store and scrapes all of the data into a singular location. All you have to do is input your cost of purchase for a particular item, or in my case, club, and it spits out your net income, your gross income, and all of that type of information. This program also has a ledger section that allows you to keep track of purchasing of your bubble wrap or boxes, so that at the end of the year, when it comes time for tax season, you have all of that information in a singular place and you can print it out and bring it to your accountant. So with that being said, let's go on over to Flipwise and I'll walk you through the 7 clubs that I've sold so far this month. Okay, so here we go. The first club that I did sell this week was a King Cobra women's driver. Women's clubs generally sell very well. Just think about all the men out there that are already playing golf and they're trying to get their girlfriends or wives into golf. This is a driver and it's a pretty old driver. I bought this driver for $5.49. and then sold it for $39.20. So going forward, I do just want to make the clarification that I do use calculated shipping. So I am charging the buyer for shipping on all of these clubs, and I do get a discount on that shipping when I ship through UPS on eBay that I'm fully taking advantage of. So I do make a couple of extra dollars there with the calculated shipping discount. But net return here was $21.58 from this driver. This next driver is a Callaway driver. I actually got this driver for free. One of my friends on Facebook Marketplace who keeps an eye out on things for me found a club set for free. This driver was in there. It is a Callaway HyperX driver. I sold this for $38.20, $15 plus shipping, which was quite a bit. My net return here was $23.57. It's very realistic for me to get stuff for free. There is quite a lot of people that are looking to get out of the game that list stuff for free on Facebook Marketplace in my area. And I just got very lucky that my friend was keeping an eye out here, so I'll probably turn around and give him a finder's fee on this one. Next up is a Ping left-handed answer putter. I picked this up for just over $26. I generally stay away from left-handed clubs because they do take longer to sell due to the fact that there are less left-handed golfers out there than right-handed golfers, but did end up selling this for $70.20, including shipping, and brought a net return of $26.67. Next up is this Ping sand wedge. If you have followed me in any capacity from my shorts or longer videos, you know that I am a sucker for Ping clubs. I love Ping clubs because they retain their value so well. I bought this individual club for just over $21. I love Ping wedges because there are quite a few people out there that are breaking their wedges or looking to get replacement wedges as they do wear out over time, and Ping wedges are incredible. So I sold this one for $68.61, including shipping, and my net return was $27.97 on this one club. Next up is a Callaway Diablo Octane right-handed driver. I picked this up for just over $32. I do like picking up drivers if I can get them because most people slice or hook their drivers off the tee, and they're constantly tinkering with which driver can I get that will help me hit the ball straight. This is a stiff flex driver as well with a pretty nice shaft in it. Anytime that you can find a Project X shaft, that's a high dollar shaft, so you do end up getting a good return on this. I sold this one for $80.85, so that's $59.99 plus shipping. Did end up taking a net return of $28.42. Next up is a Titleist Vokey SM8 wedge. I picked this up from a Play It Again Sports with a bunch of other SM8s for just over $48. So every year there's a new Vokey that comes out. We're on SM10 right now, so this is about 2 years old, and this SM8 sold for quite a lot of money, $89.99 plus $20.86 shipping. It brought me a net return of $38 even, and I picked up a bunch. I think it was probably 5 or 6 of these wedges now, and I only have one more left to sell. This Play It Again Sports had someone come in. He was a vendor, sold him to Play It Again Sports. I'm not sure of the full story behind it, but I took every SM8 home that I can, and I've sold almost all of them now. So this was quite a big pickup from me from Play It Again Sports. This club is a club that I spent a ton. So the number one sale that I made so far this month is this Mez 1 putter. This is a lab putter, which is very popular on tour right now. There's also a ton of golf influencers out there that are switching over to a lab putter. I bought this for over $248, which is quite a bit to invest in one club, but these sell for quite a lot on eBay. And the reason I'm upset about it is because I sold it probably for less than I actually should. I sold this for $350 even, which was the best offer that came in, plus $15 in shipping. I probably could have held on to this and sold this for closer to $400, but this brings me a net return of $45. I still am kind of torn up about this because I knew if I would have held on to it, that I could have definitely gotten more on it, but I really am happy that I sold this in just 2 days and made the $45 on it. And what I would like to do moving forward is try a couple different things between the first half of the month and the back end of the month to see if it increases my sales and volume in any way. Up until this point, I've only used auctions to sell my golf clubs, and I'm going to tinker around with injecting promotions and also adding fixed values or buy now values on eBay to see if that also increases my club sales. Like I said, the US Open is going on right now, and I have a ton of watchers on quite a few options that are going on that are expiring tonight or tomorrow, so I'm hoping that that generates quite a few more sales that we can update you with as we move into the end of the month. If you learned anything from this video, please comment down below what you did learn. If you are interested in following along on my journey of buying and reselling golf clubs, please like and subscribe, and I will see you at the end.